Hello guys. Black bars are appearing on the sides of the screen. This must mean it's time for the cinematic appearance of Geranium Battle. Who always picks rock? Ah, what's with the paper nowadays? Okay. This is fine. Everyone always picks first, which is just fantastic. Oh, this is actually a pretty nice hand. We got ourselves a stall card with Swords of Revealing Light, a draw card with Shard of Greed, and a search card with Field Commander Raz over here. So I'm thinking, oh, nice. I get to get a little bit of life points. Hopefully this isn't something like Exodia that doesn't let me play, because that would be a little bit sucky. I wouldn't enjoy that all that much. He sure does happen to have a lot of back row, which doesn't smell all that great to me. Hopefully, all he has is stuff that targets, not Mirror Force, not Torrential Tribute. Actually, I'd be okay with Mirror Force because I won't be attacking until I get out that Obelisk, which I just got, thank God. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to test the waters with a Shard of Greed, see if he activates a Mystical Space Typhoon. If he doesn't, that's okay too. And then I'm going to normal summon this Field Commander Raz, get off his effect, unless he Solemn Warnings. No, okay, I'll get off his effect. That's fine. Um, let's see. I'm going to have that Shard of Greed, and then, well, the Spell Striker isn't going to be live just yet, so I think my best option would be to go for a Marauding Captain, because at least that way I can use Marauding Captain to special summon the Spell Striker, and then the following turn I would then following turn I would then uh, sack for Obelisk and have a fun time. Oh, okay, so he isn't just going straight to next turn, which means he might have an MST. I kind of want him to MST because I don't need the Shard of Greed right now. I have the Obelisk, I have the Advanced Zone. Maybe he's just away from the keyboard. Anyways, I'm I'm kind of just hoping that he doesn't have many responses to the stuff that I have in my hand. I've got that Swords of Revealing Light. I'm going to use that to stall just in case he gets a monster. Um, if in fact he does run over my Field Commander Raz, I'm going to have to stall a little bit longer, which is why the Swords of Revealing Light is very nice, very nice. This Spell Striker is going to be great when Swords of Revealing Light kills itself or Shard of Greed kills itself, because then it's just an extra tribute. Okay, nice. He didn't have an MST, or at least he didn't appear to have an MST, which means that I might just get the free +1. He Now, the fact that oh, okay, he just special summoned it because he can. Anyways, oh, never mind. He's not special summoning it because he can. Okay, that is no doubt a Watt Dragonfly. I am not doubting that in the least. That is going to be a Watt Dragonfly, because what is going to happen is I am going to attack it, and I'm not actually going to attack it, is that I'm going to attack it, and then he's going to say, "Whoops, it died. Time to special summon a Watt Hopper, and then normal summon the other Watt Hopper and get the lock." So I'm just going to go ahead, switch this to defense, and I'm going to go ahead and end my turn. Unless that is a Watt Hopper, in which case I'm a dummy dumb. But I don't think it is. Hopefully, it's not a Watt Hopper. Hopefully, uh, I get to not have to deal with the Watt Hopper lock, which I don't have a great out to. And really, all the Watt Hopper lock would mean is that I would be sitting around popping his back row without drawing the extra cards from an advanced zone because I want to deck him out. Um, the only problem with that is that he direct attack with his Watts, but I have enough stall cards that I think I'd be okay. Okay, so he's got the Watt Hopper. Oh, come on. Had a second Watt Hopper. Okay, yeah, I got tricked. I got tricked. Um, this sucks. Well, okay. This is going to be a little bit of a one-sided duel. Which means I don't really want to use this Shard of Greed. And I don't want to use this Upstart Goblin. So instead, what I'm going to do is I am going to... Jeez. Since he's just going to be direct attacking at me anyway, I could just set a monster, and I don't think he'd attack it. Well, that's no fun. So I'm going to... Oh, I know. I could have my Spell Striker attacking him. And that way, I'd be getting in some damage. And there's nothing he could do against me. Attack directly. Haha! I have outclassed the Watt monsters. Let's see if he has an answer to it, and if he doesn't, that's awesome. And hopefully he doesn't get a Watt Cobra, because if he gets a Watt Cobra, I'm pretty much dead. Right now I'm hoping that my Spell Striker here, since he's able to attack directly, my Spell Striker here will be very, very good, and I hope that he does not draw into any of the good Watt monsters. Sadly, I don't have any torrential tributes or anything like that, but geez, what is taking him so long? Okay, I'll just say it in the chat. I'm not actually selecting a Watt as an attack target because I'm attacking you directly. So I'm just going through your Watt Hopper lock because Spell Striker gets to attack directly. Is he going to activate a trap to this? Is he going to Threatening Roar this? I wouldn't put it past him. I think he'd probably Threatening Roar. You know, I might just have to put in Noblesworn Belzebuth into my extra deck, which right now, as you can see, is just a bunch of random fusion monsters. But I might have to put Noblesworn Belzebuth just for this and this, because that is annoying. Let's see. I'm really hoping he doesn't have a monster to attack my Spell Striker, but if he does, I don't really have a choice in the matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate my Swords of Revealing Light a little bit early. Now I know that he might not have a monster like that, and I'll just have to take that risk. Let's see if he has an MST to answer this Swords of Revealing Light. Nope, okay, he does not. That's fine. Okay, so he was going to get a monster. He was going to get a Watt Cobra anyway this turn. So I'm relatively glad that that I put up the Swords of Revealing Light, because now I get to keep attacking directly, and he can't do anything about it. And then I'm going to Yeah, it doesn't matter whether your Hoppers are in attack or defense, sir. I'm still going to keep attacking directly. So that is that. And okay, Watt Beta. Interesting. Can't direct attack. Sure. Okay. Ooh, nice. Another Field Commander Roz. This is where the Noblesworn Belzebuth would come in handy, because Noblesworn Belzebuth would be able to wipe his field. And so I'm going to try and get that other Spell Striker, because if I get the other Spell Striker, then I'll be able to deal 1,200 damage per turn, which would be just awesome. So I'm going to put that Spell Striker on the top of my deck, and then sadly can't overlay the two Razes. But anyway, battle phase, attack directly. How do you like that? Okay, nice. Another 600 damage. It's really nice. Next turn it's going to be another 1,200 damage, and hopefully I can just beat him down really quickly, and he can't do anything about it. And I think right now he's probably going to add the 2 Watt Cobras. And if he doesn't, I'll be surprised. Yeah, the 2 Watt Cobras. I'm really confused by this Watt Beta that he just put out here. I'm guessing that he's going to try and get out a level 4, trying to synchro summon with it and get that synchro monster that directly attacks and then puts a card on top of the deck. And I really wouldn't mind if he put the Swords of Revealing Light on the top of my deck, although I'm not exactly sure that it's from the field. I'm pretty sure it's from the hand. So I would not like that card when it eventually comes out. But for right now, I think I'm okay. Yeah, that Watt Cobra is not doing anything for you, sir. So I'm just going to try and get that Spell Striker from my deck to my hand, and then once again, hopefully I can just keep beating down my opponent and without him having any answers to it. Okay, nice. So I'm going to first put this in defense because I don't know. It's nice. Spell Striker. Let's do this. Battle phase. Attack directly, attack directly. Take 1,200 damage, sir. Oh, also this is at 2. Okay. Nice. And I'm going to get at least another 1,200 attack off because what's going to happen is this Swords of Revealing Light will finally run out after the next 2 turns, and then we'll be having to get into our stall cards, which is great because we have the Shard of Greed over here and we have that Upstart Goblin, and that's going to really help us get into our stall cards. And right now I'm okay with activating Shard of Greed because even if I do, I'll still be way ahead of him in deck strength. So I'm not exactly sure if there's anything that I'm really scared of from this guy, because what I'm probably going to do next turn is I'm probably going to activate Advanced Zone, tribute these 3 in the middle for Obelisk, and then oh, that doesn't work. Never mind. I was going to add back Spell Striker and then deal the 1,200, but that doesn't work if I don't have Spell Striker in my hand. And I'd only be getting that at the end of the turn. So that kind of sucks. But I'm looking really good with my deck strength. I've got a full 10 cards ahead of him. I'm really okay with anything he does. And after this turn, sadly, Swords of Revealing Light will be gone, but I have the Shard of Greed and I have the Upstart Goblin to help draw into another Swords of Revealing Light or a Threatening Roar. Oh, he quit the duel. Well, I guess he just didn't